Guys, welcome into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy with Frank the Crypto Tank. Welcome in. And let's say a prayer for Two Paws. We're going to hope that he is back soon. Shout out to you, my brother. Feel better soon. Today we're covering on Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy. Tap like and subscribe, please, on the way back in. And don't forget our Caleb link down below as well. You got Frank the Crypto Tank. No, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm talking about swap fees, AMMs, things like this. Basically, what this is, today's episode is your fees with XRP, your money put into any staking pools, any lending pools is what we're covering here today. Let's be careful, okay? You can lock up XRP, right? Let them use it. They'll pay your rewards. The pros are it's very simple, of course. You just lock in. The cons, of course, are you have custodial risk when you do this, right? Rewards are smaller than the AMMs. They don't bring you a lot of money. Not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything is what I say or do. And we also have lending, of course. And here you're going to loan out your XRP. Okay, borrowers pay you interest. It could be traders, could be institutional pros, institutions. And the pros are that we are dealing with something where you feel like a bank, basically. You do have counterparty risk, though. The cons. If they default, you lose. Okay. So how do they stack? AMM pools, higher rewards, more market risk, staking. Simplest, it's lower rewards, but it's for newbies. Lending, traditional, but depends on trust. Okay. And the bottom line here is different streams fit different strokes. Different strokes to different folks. That's awesome. It depends on what you like. If staking is your thing, great. If you like to be the house, then you want to do the AMM pools. You're not going to make a lot, but it's fine unless you put a lot in. And if you like to be like a banker, then lending is kind of like your style. All right. So that's the deal. And as regulations clear up, of course, we all know that the institutions are going to be jumping in to all this and playing with all this stuff. Right. It means more yield, more products, right? More ways for XRP to earn for you. This is why a lot of us are saying it's never financial advice. We don't know that we will, this thing is driving me crazy. We don't know that we will, all disorganized, don't know if we will actually sell bags of XRP. We're just going to have to see. Because when XRP goes to, and this is never financial advice, when XRP goes to, let's say, $50, $100 per XRP, I don't even know if I'm going to sell any then. I might just hang on to it and just wait a while because it's not going away. So it's kind of like fine art, and you're hanging on to it and you're just waiting as it appreciates over the years. So that's what I'm interested in doing. We'll just have to see how all of this plays out, of course, with XRP's price and so forth coming up over the next weeks and months and years, right? Because if XRP does go to $50, $100, $200, $500 a coin, and some of us are holding the amounts that we're holding, well, sure, we can cash out into USD. Do we really want to? Is that really the move to cash out into USD? I don't know. Francisco, welcome in this morning to the chat. And by the way, let's shout out to Two Paws. Two Paws dealing with some stuff here. I am asking everybody to say a prayer for our buddy Two Paws. I think he's going to be okay. And he'll be back on, I think, soon here. But let's go ahead and shout out to my brother and give him a nice prayer to Two Paws. Get back online shortly there, my good sir. Let's get over to the markets this morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the program. It's not really a program because program's programming at you, right? Well, I guess this with everything does that, right? Everything's a program. Here in the Matrix. Bitcoin at $113,801 per coin. Ethereum's coming in at $4,412 per coin, and XRP is coming in at $2.99, just dipping just below that $3 mark. The full XRP, the full cryptocurrency market cap is at 3.96 trillion, and we are at a 47 for our fear and greed index, just a bit into the fear, a few points. A bunch of scaredy cats. Dogecoin in at 24 cents. Chainlink in at $23.65. Stellar Lumens, 38 cents. I thought that'd be fun, and it wasn't. Yes, it was. It was for me, maybe not you. All right, here are Hashcaps coming in at 23 cents. Litecoin 116. Somebody cares about Litecoin. People do care about Litecoin. Toncoin $3.17. Interesting. I'm pretty sure they're tokenizing diamonds with Toncoin. Didn't get myself any. Some people love Polkadot. It's at $4.17. Shiba Inu. I am literally puking Shiba Inu. We're going to see when everybody jumps on board with that puppy. Will be my exit liquidity. No offense to anybody. Algorand's at 23 cents. Never financial advice. And look at somebody like Filecoin coming in at $2.49, but sitting with an all-time high, as you can see here, of $237. Back here with this SETI spike. That's that wow spike they found in 1977, right? Yes, that came from Taurus, the Taurus constellation. In fact, this 3-eye Atlas thing also comes from Taurus constellation. That's where it's coming from, the region of space. Interesting stuff. Guys, this is about crypto. Hey, don't forget about Caleb and Brown. 1-to-1 backed, 24/7 open. Somebody said they had an issue getting them on the telephone, and I got to tell you, I did too when I initially started. Don't worry, you will get somebody on the phone, and you will get set up with your broker. And you can also email all the time, and they will email back with you. So you can try the email, and that's what I suggested to the individual in the comments that had asked me about it and mentioned that they couldn't get him on the telephone. Didn't know if they had him after hours or what. And I ran into the same concern twice. And I was successful twice just reaching out on the phone. So there you go. But anyway, best way is probably to email once you get your broker. You're all set with Caleb and Brown, and I highly suggest you check Caleb and Brown for your one-stop shop crypto brokerage needs, because it is crucial to make sure we're set up. And welcome back into Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank. This morning, we are covering cryptocurrency markets, latest news. We also covered XRP, liquidity pools, and lending and staking and so forth with XRP. Some folks did not realize that you could do this with crypto, or anybody could do this with crypto. Lots of options. You're not going to make much unless you really drop a lot into these liquidity pools. In order to play ball and to get anything meaningful out of it, it takes quite a bit of outlay. Never financial advice on the channel. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of what I say or do. You must consult your registered investment advisor for that. Welcome into the channel, Monsager. Welcome in this morning, one of our regs. And Mr. Francisco, one of our regs as well, and also Two Paws. Hey, Monsager and everybody in here, say a prayer for Two Paws. We want him coming back and powerful and strong. So get back online, my brother, and we're saying a prayer for you. So we're covering liquidity pools, AMMs. I mean, we can get into some more. We've covered a bunch already. What I like to do, of course, is to hop over and see what... see what AI has to say based on what we have to say. Let's just say XRP in particular. And let's go here. Let's see what AI has to say. Of course, all the same things. Let's see if we can glean anything new or interesting from AI. I don't think so. Excuse me. I don't think so. Redeeming assets and scarcity mechanism. We've talked about those in other episodes, but this stuff gets so boring. Do we really want to get into all the minutiae of this? And by the way, I love this $3 mark for XRP, this $2.99 to $3 mark where we are for XRP as our, been going on for a while and a psychological mark for us. This $3 mark. Let's see how we're looking on today's chart. We probably will print a hammer coming up that looks like this right here, coming up over here very shortly, or one that looks similar to this coming up in the next 10, 20, half hour. Anyhow, we are very curious, at least I am, to see where a couple of these are going, such as, let's see. Guys, drop in the comments a coin you would like me to look at, because I have a couple that I would like to look at. One, of course, is VeChain. And I know some folks are not hot on VeChain, and that's okay. Some folks are. Some folks did get eyes on VeChain. Let's take a look at VeChain's all-time high. VeChain is at 2 cents. Its all-time high is 27 cents, according to Coin Market Cap. It has an all-time high of about 23 cents. I believe we are looking at approximately, let's just say from there, I think we're looking at, let's just call that, for argument's sake, a 5X at $1.15 down the road here, months, maybe a year or two. Could be sooner for VeChain, $1.15. So let's just, with a quick little calculator exercise here, we know we're going to $1.15. I want to say 7X. I'm more inclined to say 7X. Let's do that. Let's do a 7X on VeChain, $1.61. So we know we're going to hit $1.60, $1.61. So if we did say we wanted to take $5,000 and put it on VeChain right now and capture 250,000 coins, VeChain coins, times that $1.61, of course, before taxes, is 402,000 on 10K, okay? And those are minor moves, by the way, for VeChain, in my opinion. I think VeChain more likely is going to do somewhere around if we're being realistic, past its all-time high, we're going to do somewhere around a 10X-ish or so, about $2.30. Pretty sure it was 250,000 coins, right? Times $2.30 is, over $500,000 before tax. So quick little example on VeChain. We could do examples on a number of them, quick little calculator exercises that show very likely where we're going with a number of these in the next, let's say, year to 2 to 3 years. And I know prices, people don't like to get caught up in prices, and I understand. I feel they're fun exercises, and they also help me to see how many more coins I want to buy of a particular project, like how many more bags I want to pack of a particular project. So that's my thought. Yes, Marnie, good morning. Welcome in. Love some vet. Yes, I do too. Thank you. We do say a prayer for Charlie. Yes, sir. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah, we're not going to get into it on the episode, but oh my gosh, I can't even believe these things are happening in our world. I just can't even believe this is like a reality. I mean, like, this is a reality that we live in, where this stuff literally happens. It's unbelievable. Wow. Yes, we do bow our heads down and we do say a prayer. And for his family as well. It's really such a sad thing. Gosh, I just want to move on from it. I don't want to get tied up with it, because I will. I'll get tied up with the whole episode. It's a horrible thing. Okay, so unbelievable stuff, guys. I can't believe it. I can't believe that this stuff happens in our world. See what I mean? I'm going to go on, and I'm not going to. I'm going to stop. All right. Let's get to, we'll share the screen, and we'll get to, let's see, Cardano. So Cardano is another in an ISO that I need to throw some love Cardano's way, because I'm leaving Cardano out so frequently. It's not right. Cardano is what we're looking for in crypto. And I know, Charles, I understand at one point got the XRP community a little aggravated. Come on, guys. I mean, Charles Hoskinson's awesome. Let's look at who he is and what he does. I mean, this is another one of those examples of, let's be nice and kind to people, and let's think about what they're doing in the world, and think about what they're doing to sacrifice time in their life and everything. Some a lot more than that, as we just saw, right? Some are sacrificing quite a bit in this world to do their thing. So wow. All right. So yeah, Charles Hoskinson is one of these individuals, as far as I can see. And no, it's not just because he's a fellow Coloradan. Yes, Charles Hoskinson has his head screwed on straight, and he has it right. He's going about, in my opinion, crypto and business and what he's trying to do in the world the right way. That's my opinion. Okay, so he's got an all-time high with his coin at $3.10. He doesn't like to look at it that way. He's more of a founder, where he creates and steps back, and then the machine runs better than when he was there, right? The idea of a founder. So, and that's Charles. Pretty sure he's still involved, though. But we're at an 87-cent Cardano, and as we see, we did not dip and just drop back down like the others. Isn't that interesting, right? Because look, once we hit it, we stayed. Once we hit that pump here, we retraced, pumped back up, retraced, but then, of course, spiked back up here. Retraced. Value spiked up, retraced, spiked up, retraced, spiked up, retraced, and now we're coming out of this valley here, and who knows where we go now with Cardano. Who knows? I believe she's at least I don't know, past all-time high. I'm going to say that Cardano is approximately, if I had to guess, and I know we're not supposed to do this, but I'd love to do this. People say, don't worry about the price. I love it. If we look at, let's say, a 5X, I believe Cardano is more like a 7X, past all-time high. So we're looking at about a $21 or so Cardano. You can run numbers on that. Anyway, guys, you are awesome for coming in this morning. I appreciate you joining us in here. Shout out to these people, and a prayer goes out to these folks that we mentioned earlier, to Charlie and his family, and also to Tupac and anybody else who is in need of that. We'll shout out a prayer this morning from Crypto Info, blockchain made easy with Frank, the crypto tank. And don't forget to tap that like and subscribe, by the way, down below if you don't mind, and our Caleb affiliate link. And if that was not enough plugging, we have our Patreon coming Friday, September 19th, our launch of the Patreon. Wait till you see what kind of stuff is in there. It made my mouth go all weird like that. Holy crap. All right, you guys, smile, be fun, have fun, enjoy this Thursday. We are almost at your weekend for you, if that's your reprieve, if that's your break point, your relax point. I hope you all have the best day ever, and I hope you enjoy it. And thanks for joining us on Crypto Info Blockchain Made Easy with the Tank. I will see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. live, Colorado time. And Monsager, Marnie, Francisco, everybody who is in here this morning, thank you for joining us. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one.